Ohayo, my name is Minamitoku and welcome back to the Beginner's Guide. Now the premise we got for this game is how would it look like if Coda created a game about talking to other people other than himself.
To me, this environment is meant to represent Coda's puzzle, with the two doors on either side and a dark transitional space between.
Dark transitional space, this one? You mean this one? So usually before opening the...
Just so you're aware, nothing will happen up here until you've been inside the house.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because if this is the puzzle, you would need like to do something first, like at the first door, right? And it's apparently incredibly windy here. Well, at least that's how I feel with that noise out here. And it's snowing or not, or it was snowing. So let's get inside the house. Hello? Oh, hi there. Well, my goodness, I'm glad as all heck that you showed up. I thought I might be having to clean this entire house all by myself. And right miserable that would have been. Everyone knows lonesome hands make lousy homes.
The quality of the art is a step up from previous games, including this new and improved chat system, which he started using from this point on.
That's not new and improved.
From here on out, he begins putting much more effort into the visual polish of his work, and this particular game took 2 months to create as a result.
Yeah, it's really nice. It looks really nice. But the chat system isn't new at all. It's the same as before, right? So don't worry about me, a place this nice will be glad to stay here all night. And lousy homes make home loners. Are we cleaning this whole place? Yeah, are we cleaning this whole place? That's the story, little one. Oh, don't you worry now. We'll be through this mess in no time. I promise you'll wish there was more. Why don't I finish up here? In the meantime, could you please clear the table? Up here. Clean. Yeah. But you could clean the table. But okay. Oh. That was fast. Much nicer. That's the table I want to see. Now, would you please run into the bedroom and make the bed? Well, you know, you're standing there at the table. You could have cleaned the plates away. But, yeah, I don't think that this is the bedroom. Bedroom. Here? Make the bed. Well, should I clean... Ah, yeah, there it is. While you're in there, why don't you straighten out the rug a bit? All the little details matter. Yeah, it's a little bit askew, right? It still is askew. Something's not right here. But the bed is... Wait. Oh, this room isn't perfectly rectangular. Oh, that's so weird. That's so weird. I've never seen a room like this, like a bedroom. That would... I don't think I would be able to sleep in such a bedroom. It makes me nervous, kind of. Okay. All the little details matter. So, do you enjoy being a house cleaner? How did you end up doing this job? It's been a long time since I've seen a house this messy. Well, I'm glad you can't see what's behind me and below on the floor behind me. This house here is much cleaner than my room, actually. I'm glad you can't see it. So, do you enjoy being a house cleaner? See? Well, I don't enjoy it so much as I need it. While I'm working, I feel kind of calm that rests in the pit of my ribcage. My soul just can't be soothed any other way, it seems. Which I guess is about all that matters. Oh, that and the tidy couch. Would you straighten the pillows on the sofa out there? You just drop some wisdom and then say, oh, would you mind cleaning the sofa out there? Really? So you feel a calm in your heart then, in your soul, as you will. Arrange the pillows by cleaning. Okay. Oh dear, looks like someone spilled a drink over the couch, by the couch. Maybe mop that up as long as you're over there. This one? It's just one click away. I wish I could do that. I could do that fast myself. Just a little click and my room would be tidy. That would be nice. I feel compelled to share an incredibly cheesy personal insight. You okay with that? Yeah, sure. Make it especially cheesy, maybe. Or yeah, I'll try to get by. Do you absolutely have to? Yeah, come on. Say it. Dot dot dot. Are you gonna say it or not? No. No, that was stupid. Sorry. Never mind. Hey, dishes need to be washed. Why don't you come and do that? How about you? How about you? I clean away the dishes from the table. Couldn't you clean this one? You feel like a calm in your chest when cleaning, right? Why don't you do this? But it's just a click away, so I can do it too. Last I checked, the tube needed a cleaning. How about you scrub it down as best as you can? No need to be perfect. We're all just human. Oh well, thanks then. Can I actually? No, I can't see. Oh well. I can't see my image in the mirror. Are there still books scattered on the floor of the bedroom? If so, would you put them back on the shelf? I didn't notice that there was a door here. Can I open this one? No. But yeah, the bookshelf is messy as heck. And organized with one click. Nicely done. Perfect. Now then, how about you come and clear these dishes off the table?
After the intense set of prison
Didn't I do that before?
This house cleaning level almost feels like cleansing. It's the moment after a particularly difficult or traumatic experience where you just need to let it sit and digest inside of you, and eventually cohere into something meaningful.
Yeah, true that. True that. True that when something happens, it's best to sit down and like get some moment of rest and think about what happened and just sort it out in your head. House cleaning is so difficult. How do you do it? Are all houses this easy to clean? Do these chores ever end? I guess not, because there's new dishes here, and then probably you'll get me to do the sofa again. I still don't get it why if I do one thing, another thing gets into disarray. But yeah, are all houses this easy to clean? Darling, let me tell you something. In your lifetime, you are going to clean a lot of houses. And among all of those, a few of them will stick out as truly wonderful, beautiful experiences. And none of them...
I know that Coda really liked this game. Of all of his work, actually, this was the only one that he called me up to ask me to come over and look at it.
Really?
This was during a period of a few months where he was like grossly happy all the time. Just walked around with a constant smile.
Okay, interesting. That's interesting though. Well, I don't appreciate that I can't even read text to finish and then you start talking, but I guess I can read it now. And none of them will be the ones that were easy. Just something to think about while you smooth out the rug in the bedroom. Again, bedroom, bedroom, bedroom. Who did this? There's no one else in here. Looks like the tube has gotten rather dirty. Would you mind tidying it up a bit? Hi. These chores never end, right? Yeah, earlier, when I said I had a really cheesy thought, I was going to say that it occurs to me that one's house is a lot like one's soul. You take care of it and it takes care of you. Don't know why I felt so weird about saying that. Well, True that. Once in a while, your soul, your heart gets into disarray, and then you need to clean it up again, and then you feel at peace. Because, like, yeah, it takes care of you and you take care of it in return, right? Or the vice versa. Doesn't matter in which direction it goes. But yeah, true that. You dropped some wisdom there, holy cow. I get it, that's a weird thing to say to someone you just met, no? Oh yeah, you're right, that's pretty cheesy, no? But there's a bit of truth in it, no? Yes. That's what I'm going for. Anyway, so, housekeeping. Let's keep doing this. Books, will you please clean up the books? Thanks. Game about cleaning, about never-ending chores. Good gosh. But the view is beautiful, at least that. I would like living in such a house. But you just drop some wisdom and then just like, oh, can you clean that?
I'm glad he found some peace.
Me too, me too. Maybe his soul or his heart was in disarray too, and he just needed to clean up something. Would you go over and straighten them up a bit? Can't I? Hi. Sure, so it just happens. The disarray just happens by not doing anything. Question. Yeah, question. Do you enjoy
Of course, it can't last. The music stops, your companion is gone, it's time to leave.
Hi.
The door at the top of the hill is now open as well.
Is it?
Again, you can't stay
yeah.
in the dark space for too long. You just can't. You have to keep moving. It's how you stay alive.
Wait, I can't? I can't just stay here? What happens if I stay here in the dark? See, nothing happens. I don't have to move if I don't want to. See? I can't stay here as long as I want to. See? Nothing happens. But yeah, so I think sometimes you just need to clean up your soul, your heart, because it got into disarray. And then you're all fine again, and then you can watch over it here. So nice, so nice. So let's go. Oh. Lamppost.
Which is the whole point of the puzzle doors, right? That sooner or later you have to pick up and move. I really thought that was the point of it.
Yeah, you sort of have to pick up and move. Items you love and members only prices.
It's a bit goofy.
Why did you come here today? Was it to improve your life? Was it to get a better job? Was it to make your relationships more meaningful? No. You came here to become perfect. This workshop is going to teach you how to be perfect. I want your friends, the people in your life, to look at you and think, wow, this person is a better human being than I am. Right now, who do you think about that way in your own life? Who do you know who is so well developed as a person that they make you feel disgusted with yourself? Compared to whom you feel useless, selfish, ungrateful. I intend to make you into that person. Perfection is within your grasp. And the question is not how we do it, but how we do it effortlessly.
Halfway through the game, the perspective shifts.
Oh, I can move. Oh, wait, what? How? Oh, good gosh. Screaming people, what the heck? Is this the Eye of
And you
Sauron
play
or
as the
something?
teacher. And suddenly, you discover that your
Oh, I
teacher
can
is
move.
just as bigoted and afraid as you are. Oh, and also you can move around. the
Yeah, I
classroom.
just discovered that by accident. This is easy. It's so easy. It's so easy. Being perfect is effortless. Well, first of all, I don't agree with all this crap here. Because there's no perfect being. And if there would be being perfect as effortless, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work in this world, no. And who is perfect anyway? Well, if you were perfect, that would be boring, I think. At least that's what I think. Also, I hugely disagree with the thought that like by being perfect you make other people like think like, oh, this person is so perfect, I'm just nobody, I'm just so disgusted by myself. I don't want to make other people feel that way. No, that's not the right way to do it, at least not for me. You don't do like a course on perfection just because like you want to make other people feel disgusted. That's just no. That's not my way. That's not my way of doing things. But well, we're a teacher now, so we have to say some nice things, right? And why are some of the answers grey and one is yellow? This is the key. How do I achieve it with no effort? On the way to work, I told an elderly person to start contributing to society. Kids should not follow their dreams. Kids should follow their dreams, in my opinion. Or at least they should have dreams. And then try their best. Like, dreams, having dreams is what the kids keep moving, right? It keeps the kids moving and like wishing for some things. And then working hard to achieve said dreams. It's not wrong. So let's go with a grey one with 2. Just for now. Well, let me tell you right now, if it isn't effortless, that's not the right answer. I disagree with that. I still love you. It's just that you make me feel cold on the inside. Being alone must be awful. What are those? What are those thoughts? I don't get it. Free? Maybe? Thank goodness all of you perceive me as being wise and intelligent. Drinking is not hurting my life. If you are torturing yourself trying to find the right solutions for your life, you're not doing it right. It's not about doing it right or wrong. It's just like find a possible solution and just try what happens. But this like eye of Sauron is like distracting me. Let's just go with 1 then. Do you understand that you won't be happy until you love me? This is for you. Seek out only one thing. What is the easiest, simplest path forward? I'm developing a cyst. Gross. Let's go with that one. Just kidding. Anyone want to do some ecstasy after this? Don't do drugs, kids. There is no truth. There is no path. I don't know. Go with 1. What if I'm not a good teacher? Do what is easiest. Do what is simplest. Feel what is true. Holy shit, you guys, something is coming out of the back from the room. Look out! Yep. I think this teacher, or like everybody, has complexes. Like this, like, what if I'm not a good teacher? Yeah, like everyone has those thoughts, right? Especially when standing in front of like a class here. But weird thing, I don't feel too anxious while standing in front of people. Like, well, before, like 5 minutes before I have to get up, I start to feel nervous, and then like the first, let's say 3 minutes, I still feel nervous, and then it just becomes natural, and I'm just talking and gesturing and do my stuff. So I don't have the kind of stage fright that renders you like you just can't move. That renders you just useless, I guess. Some people just sit in the corner and can't move. Some people just start like jumping around. And some others keep calm and don't want to talk. Everyone deals differently, but I don't know. I can't like. Well, I know that there are people who have stage fright, but for me it's like, oh yeah, I'm just a little bit nervous. So let's go on stage and do our thing, and then it's okay. So I can't quite get into the head of someone who is like jumping around. So you as a teacher here, well, me, the player right now, it's like in that situation. And like trying to compensate, I guess. But I like to go for the third answer. Look out! Behind you! Ah, nothing. No one. It's coming for you. It's going to destroy you. Everybody, run! Run!
I felt pretty hard for this.
Perfection?
I feel like it's one of the most relatable experiences that you can
I can't run.
To assume that some other person is perfect and totally fulfilled in every way, and completely miss all of the little flaws that make them painfully human. I think about this game a lot these days.
Well, that's true though. What he just said, the narrator. I think that's true.
This one took a lot longer than all the others for Coda to make. It was 4 months between this and the last
4?
one. That's twice as long as it took him to make any other game before this. And it's not like it's particularly complex, so I remember I found that a little strange at the time.
Okay. So strange, but we have to go on stage then. So it's a stage setting again, with the teacher. But what the narrator just said now at the end of the other game, like, yeah, I get it. I think everybody has some sort of idol, or like is looking up to someone, like, oh, I would like to be like that person a little bit more. I think it's okay to have idols, to look up to somebody, but please don't forget that they're just human. They're not perfect. They make mistakes too. So yeah, if they make mistakes, don't slaughter them for it, and don't screw them over, because they're just human. Remember that, and that's the nice thing for being human. We can talk to each other. We can try to understand each other. We can live together. Yeah, life in and of itself is a wondrous thing. So why not live it as well, as happy as you can. Not happy, but as best as you can. Follow your dreams, like having ups and downs, everything. Everything is just so wondrous. What's actually behind the stage? Is there anything behind the stage? Because the narrator just said that you might miss some little details, like things that are behind the stage, for example. And I can't go up that ladder too. So seems like mostly normal backstage to me. So what happens if I go on to the stage? That scared the crap out of me. Alright, the performance is beginning. Places, please. In this scene, you will be playing as me. We are at a gathering of professionals. First, you start out leaning against this wall. Wall? Where's the wall? Wall? Oh, there's a wall. Did you have to make that thing sound like a gunshot? Okay, I'm leaning at the wall. Good, stay right there. The woman across the room in this chair is a professional photographer of animals. It's your dream to photograph animals professionally. This is your one chance to learn something from her, to gain something, to succeed. Go on, say something to her. Ah, there she is. Good gosh, this music makes me feel like a little bit anxious. So the options are hello, sorry I have to leave, where's the bathroom? So this is your one chance. So out of the 3 options I would go for hello. Hi. Hello? That's it? That's not a conversation, but it's the beginning of one. You need to actually converse with her. Be a human being. Do it again. Okay. I'm super scared right now. I like you. Here are all of my hopes and dreams. Okay. Well, you have to show her that you're ambitious, right? So, number 3? No. That's not what I said to her at all. You're completely missing the tone of the conversation. I was reserved, but I knew what I wanted. I was confident. For some reason, it was just that one moment, but I was confident. Maybe it's that you need a better feel of the setting. Holy cow. There were a lot of people around us. I'll give you some props to work with. These cones that bounce when you touch them will represent the people nearby. Now talk to her again. They bounce when I touch them? Duh. Well, I bounce back from them and they make a sound. They don't bounce, but they make a sound. Oh, I can bounce off multiple times. Let's have some fun with this, shall we? Ah. Come on, maybe this is a good spot. Yeah. Or not. Eh. Okay. Enough fun had. Talk to her again. But like, wait. You bounce back from those cones, so you are rejected by other people? I'm not quite sure if I'm reading too much into this, but I don't know. So you must have worked really hard to get where you are. I'll bet you've learned to lean into the pain. What are some sacrifices you've had to make? Okay. Number 2, no. Sacrifices you've had to make? That would be a good question, I guess. Well, you need to get a conversation started, so a question to initiate a conversation would be best, right? But also 1, maybe 1. Let's just go with 1. You're messing it all up again. I should have gone for the question. You'll freak her out if the conversation gets that personal that quickly. Oh, that's the problem. Do you not realize how important... Wait, I couldn't read that. Try something. Try stepping back from the stage. Okay. Like this. Go to the lamppost, maybe. Here. Yeah, I stepped back from the stage. Further away? Maybe? What the heck? Hello? This isn't supposed to be a horror game, right? Hello? Do I really need to step back that far? Oh well then. Oh well, this is gonna be a long ride. Oh, yes, it's working.
With this eerie premonition of what's going to happen next in Coda's life. The solution to social anxiety, to fears of having to perform and having to chase success, the answer for Coda is to withdraw, to hide himself away. Which is what leads to scenarios like the stairs that slowed you down several games ago, where it just becomes harder and harder to access Coda's inner landscape because he keeps retreating. He just keeps backing away from possible connections to anyone other than himself. And to be honest, I didn't consider it very healthy when I first played this game. You know, it looked to me like he was trying to justify the idea of just disconnecting yourself from the world. And that wasn't what I wanted for him or for his games. Because I feel like a lot of these games are inviting me to connect with this person, to bring him closer.
And it ends abruptly.
But what can you do? After this, Coda went off and took another 5 months to make a new game.
Good gosh. Mebius Trip. Okay, before we play this game... Oh, well, I've been recording too long. But let me just let me just like reiterate what he just said. Like that he had like this feeling that Koda wanted to justify the retreating, right? But I don't think you need to justify that. I mean, I'm introverted myself, right? And I feel the need to withdraw from society once in a while, like just maybe for one day, for a few minutes, for how long ever. Well, usually not too long though, because like if you stay separated from society too long, it gets weird and to this isolated place, and it gets darker and darker the longer I stay away from society. So, well, at least for me, right? So it's like this, I need society, but I can't stay too long in it, so I need to retreat sometimes. And that's, I think that's, if someone tells you that's not healthy, then F that guy. If you do it in a healthy amount, like just maybe you just need some time to gather yourself again. Maybe you're freaked out by something. Maybe you just need to retreat from the situation because it got too messy and you need to get a better look from the outside. Like that happens to me a lot. Like when things get messy, I'm just retreating. I'm just like ejecting myself from the situation. And when I then think about that situation and look at it from the outside, I usually can like make like my mind gets more coherent, and because like I can look at it from the outside and I'm not inside the situation. I don't need to react now. I don't need to decide something now. So yeah, if you do it like this, it's completely healthy. What are you saying, narrator? Of course, if like one retreats like for several months, then I would get worried too, probably. But once in a while, just retreating somewhere to your own space, if that energizes you, go for it. Go for it. If someone tells you otherwise, just tell them you need your own space, and they should respect that. I think, because like it's your own freedom, and well, thing is with freedom, your own freedom ends there where the freedom of the other person starts. So that's why we can communicate with each other, right? You can just tell them you need your space right now, and yeah, hopefully they will understand. Hopefully they're open-minded enough to understand. Because I had some people in my life like who didn't understand that. And it got messy after that. But I think they understood in the end that I needed my time alone. And yeah, most of them will understand sooner or later, I guess. So yeah, if you need time for yourself, just take it. That's what I want to say, basically. Also, before I keep on rambling longer and longer, as I always do, I will end this episode here. So thanks everybody so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Until then, stay true to yourselves.